recording.
All right. Hey everyone, you've been asking us about the snow totals for the upcoming storm that's coming up this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So I'm here with my weather buddy Ryan. He's gonna run through the specifics on things like when's the storm gonna start and how much snow we're gonna get. So Ryan, go ahead.
Yeah, obviously a slow start to the winter for southern New England, or pretty much all of New England. But this will be the first significant snow for much of the region. Late Saturday into Sunday. This is the GFS model. This is just surface temperature here, but you can see that low depicted southeast of Cape and the Islands. If we go a little bit further into the future, the exact placement of the low kind of varies a little bit further south, a little bit further north here and there. GFS usually has a bit of a bias of being a bit further out to sea. So if we look at the European model, we can see it's a little bit closer, clipping the Nantucket there. And that's going to make a difference for snow totals in northern New England, especially. Um, the GFS largely has them missing from the heavier snow totals, while the European has pretty much all of southern, central, and northern New England getting a significant amount of snow. So if we look at the precipitation type here, we can kind of go through the timeline of events. This is the, let's see, GFS. Um, this is late Saturday, like 10 p.m. So might start out as light snow in southern New England. Could even be some rain mixed in. That's going to be something that's kind of up in the air that will get resolved as we get closer to the event. If we get any mixing on the south coast up toward Boston, but as of now, it looks like there'll be enough cold air in place where Boston on northward stays all snow. Overnight, some bands, we start to see some heavier bands of snow in southern New England. Ultimately, everybody sees snow, even Cape and the Islands. And if we look at the totals, latest GFS showing a swath of probably 6 to 10 inches for the southern half of New England. But like I said, northern New England's kind of missing from the GFS solution in terms of significant snowfall. But if we look at the European model, much different picture. Higher totals everywhere. Just more precipitation, lighter, fluffier snow up here in northern New England, and some of those 10-inch plus totals reach the Canadian border. So that's going to be kind of the biggest wild card. And I mean, the storm could go a little further south, and the GFS might be right where the heaviest totals are in southern New England, or what I think is more likely to happen because of that bias of the GFS usually being a little more south and east. I think that will likely join the European track, but still 4 days out, so there's going to be a lot of nuances to work out. But down here in along the coast, southern New England, southern half of Connecticut, Rhode Island, southeast Mass. Still got to see if some of that snow is going to mix with rain. If we get heavier, wetter snow or it's melting on contact, that's going to eat away at the totals there. I think the best chance of heavy snow is right in central New England right now, Merrimack Valley, the western half of Mass, southern half of New Hampshire, and then up here in New England, northern New England, is that a bit more of a wild card, depending on whether the GFS or the Euro solution pans out. So we're going to get more into more of an active pattern through January. So there's going to be more just storm chances in general, and definitely some of those are going to be snowstorms. So we will keep you up to date with this, and we'll start to fine tune some of the snow totals as we know more about it in the next coming days.